city life isn't always a walk in the park, unless you're actually walking through a park. If only there was a way to design the perfect city to eliminate all your urban problems, it would be much better. Fortunately, game devs feel your pain and for years have provided us with an outlet to play God and build our own cities. That's why I built this list of the best city building games so you can find the ideal way to create your own world. Thronefall is a strategy game where you must build and expand your kingdom, conquer territories, and engage in epic battles to become the ultimate ruler. As a monarch, you must manage your resources, train your army, and form alliances with other players to strengthen your position. The game features a dynamic world that evolves based on your decisions, with multiple paths to victory and a rich story that unfolds as you progress. With its deep strategy, immersive gameplay, and competitive multiplayer mode, Thronefall offers a challenging and rewarding experience for strategy game enthusiasts. Want to take your city building expertise to a dying planet? Well, you're in luck. Steamworld Build is set on a desert-like frontier where civilization thrives no longer. Your goal is to build a city and draw in new steamfolk. This game also has some dungeon crawling elements, which isn't too common in the city building genre. Overall, this is a great game to play if you are looking to mix up your gaming. Microcivilization is a city-building game that challenges you to create and manage a thriving civilization in a tiny, ever-evolving world. As the ruler, you must make strategic decisions to ensure the prosperity and growth of your people. The game features a unique blend of city building, resource management, and exploration, with charming pixel art graphics and a relaxing soundtrack that immerses you in the world of your tiny civilization. DotAge is a minimalist city-building game where you must create and expand a civilization using only dots. The game features simple yet engaging gameplay, challenging you to balance resource management, population growth, and technological advancement to create a thriving society. With its clean visuals and intuitive controls, DotAge offers a relaxing and satisfying city-building experience. Landnama is a strategy game that puts you in the role of a settler in a new land, where you must build and expand your settlement while managing resources and dealing with challenges. The game features a richly detailed world to explore, with diverse landscapes, weather patterns, and wildlife that affect gameplay. With its focus on exploration, resource management, and survival, Landnama offers a compelling and immersive experience for strategy game fans. Myriads Renaissance is a city-building game that challenges you to create a thriving metropolis in a fantastical world. As the city planner, you must balance the needs of your citizens with the constraints of the environment to ensure the prosperity and growth of your city. The game features stunning graphics, a richly detailed world, and a deep and engaging gameplay that will keep you entertained for hours. Surviving the Abyss is a survival game set in a post-apocalyptic world where you must explore, scavenge, and survive in the depths of a mysterious abyss. The game features a dark and atmospheric world to explore, with dangers lurking around every corner. With its challenging gameplay, immersive atmosphere, and gripping story, Surviving the Abyss offers a thrilling and intense survival experience. Scorchlands is a city-building game set in a harsh desert environment, where you must build and manage a settlement in the unforgiving wilderness. The game features a dynamic weather system, resource management, and strategic gameplay that challenges you to overcome the harsh conditions and thrive in the scorching heat. With its unique setting and challenging gameplay, Scorchlands offers a refreshing take on the city-building genre. Mistward is a city-building game set in a mysterious and magical world, where you must create and manage a thriving city amidst the swirling mists. The game features a richly detailed world to explore, with ancient ruins, magical creatures, and hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. With its enchanting atmosphere, engaging gameplay, and deep strategy, Mistward offers a captivating city-building experience. Quriocity is a city-building game that challenges you to create a thriving city in a vibrant and colorful world. The game features a unique blend of puzzle-solving and city-building, where you must match tiles to unlock new buildings and expand your city. With its charming visuals, engaging gameplay, and relaxing soundtrack, Quriocity offers a fun and refreshing take on the city-building genre. Pioneers of Pagonia is a city-building game that takes you on a journey to a new land, where you must build and expand a settlement in the untamed wilderness. The game features a dynamic environment, with changing seasons, weather patterns, and wildlife that affect gameplay. With its focus on exploration, resource management, and survival, Pioneers of Pagonia offers a challenging and immersive city-building experience. Fabledom is a city-building game set in a mythical world where you must create and manage a thriving kingdom. The game features a richly detailed world inspired by folklore and mythology, with fantastical creatures, magical artifacts, and ancient ruins to discover. With its immersive setting, strategic gameplay, and engaging story, Fabledom offers a captivating city-building experience. Yuan is a city-building game that challenges you to create a prosperous dynasty in ancient China. As the ruler, you must manage your resources, expand your territory, and maintain harmony among your people to ensure the prosperity of your dynasty. The game features a richly detailed world, with historical accuracy and cultural authenticity that bring ancient China to life. With its deep strategy, immersive gameplay, and stunning visuals, Yuan offers a captivating city-building experience. Silicon City is a futuristic city-building game where you must create and manage a high-tech metropolis. The game features advanced technology, futuristic architecture, and cutting-edge research that allow you to create a city of the future. With its sleek visuals, engaging gameplay, and dynamic city simulation, Silicon City offers a futuristic take on the city-building genre. The granddaddy of city-building games, the SimCity titles made urban planning fun and exciting for the majority of players. Planning the residential area, business district, and other city features players might want to add is just part of the fun these games provide. Once players have either properly planned out their metro or would rather start again, they have the option to simulate various natural and unnatural disasters to lay waste in their cities. This comes in the form of hurricanes, typhoons, wildfires, and even an alien invasion. World Turtles is a city-building game that takes place on the backs of giant turtles roaming through space. As a player, you must manage resources, expand your turtle city, and navigate through various challenges and opportunities presented by the unique environment. The game features stunning visuals, an immersive world, and a deep gameplay experience that will keep you engaged for hours. Thriving City Song is a city-building game that challenges you to create a prosperous city from a small village. You must manage resources, plan city layouts, and meet the needs of your citizens to ensure the growth and success of your city. The game features a charming art style, relaxing music, and a variety of buildings and structures to construct, making it a delightful and engaging city-building experience. Oxygen is a city-building game set on a distant planet where you must establish and manage a colony to ensure the survival of humanity. You must manage resources, build infrastructure, and research new technologies to create a self-sustaining colony. The game features realistic science-based gameplay, stunning graphics, and a compelling story that will immerse you in the challenges of space colonization. Cities, Skylines 2 is the highly anticipated sequel to the popular city-building game Cities, Skylines. In this sequel, you have even more control over the growth and development of your city, with new features and improvements that enhance the gameplay experience. Build and manage your city, tackle new challenges, and watch as your skyline evolves in this exciting new installment of the series. New Cycle is a city-building game set in a futuristic world where you must create and manage a sustainable city. You must balance economic growth with environmental conservation, using advanced technologies to create a thriving metropolis. The game features a dynamic ecosystem, realistic weather patterns, and a variety of challenges and opportunities that will test your skills as a city planner. Civilization 6 is the latest installment in the acclaimed Civilization series, offering players the chance to build and rule their own civilization from the dawn of time to the modern age. As the leader of your civilization, you must explore the world, research new technologies, build cities, and wage war against rival civilizations to ensure the dominance of your people. The game features deep strategic gameplay, stunning graphics, and a richly detailed world that will immerse you in the epic saga of human history. While this title is currently in early access, Foundation is a very promising medieval-era city builder from Polymorph Games who proudly advertise their game's lack of a grid and focus on the procedural nature of settlement building. The game is very good at emulating what it must have felt like to manage a medieval settlement, with many events being out of your hands and the enforcement of a reactive rather than proactive gameplay style. In addition to that, the game has a thriving modding community sure to extend the title's lifespan many years. What if there was a city builder where you play as beavers? Well, if that sounds amazing, then you need to check out Timberborn. With the humans long gone, it's the beavers' time to shine and see if they can carve out a better existence for themselves. With droughts ever present in the valley, water conservation is a constant challenge, so you've got to plan ahead to ensure you can continue to provide for your population in times of scarcity. There's farming to be done, vertical cities to be built, and technology to advance. It's all thematically adorable, and there are even 2 different factions to play: the nature-friendly folktales or the industrious Iron Teeth. Each one has its unique style, buildings, and even gameplay tweaks, so there's a lot of game to enjoy here even if it's still in early access. Is combat and warfare not your cup of tea? Don't worry, you can always play settlement survival. The threats that you face in this game don't involve militias and warlords. Instead, you will need to deal with natural disasters. Disaster aside, settlement survival makes a great casual city management game. With a tech tree, you will be able to gradually research new technology and progress your settlement into the future. Farthest Frontier is excellent at capturing what it could have been like to be a pioneer. Even though it's in early access right now, it's a medieval city builder that has the potential to surprise you. It's really tethered to history, which is really interesting, and makes everything you do have a pang of authenticity about it. Food, for example, spoils, so you've got to decide what to harvest and, more importantly, when. Its farming systems are also really detailed, so prepare yourself to start thinking like a medieval person fast. It's a lot to manage, but the overall effect is seriously cool, particularly when it starts to impact the look and feel of your settlement. Manor Lords is a city management game set in medieval times. This may sound eerily similar to medieval Dynasty, but it's wonderfully different. Rather than controlling one character, you instead take a step back and manage everything as the lord of the land. Along the way, you will need to build homes, provide enough food for your villagers, automate production, and claim new territories. This is more difficult than it sounds, though. You may have a few harsh winters filled with unhappy villagers. Dorfromantik is part city builder, part puzzle game, and 100% chill vibes. It's one of the best relaxing games, as you get a stack of hexagonal tiles, each of which has elements of civilization on it. Homes, forests, fields, waterways, and train tracks are your staples at first, but later you'll unlock deer, ruins, and other additional tiles to add visual interest to your creations. There's a matching puzzle to how you build, with tasks popping up that ask you to connect certain amounts of any element together, like 300 plus trees in a single forest or exactly 25 fields, so there's a wonderful blend of puzzling and pure aesthetics. It's never taxing, but it's easy to get drawn into its beautifully peaceful world and lose an hour or 2 to trying to best your top score. Frostpunk, as the title suggests, focuses on the importance of warmth and surviving the harsh cold. In an alternate version of history, humanity has been defeated by climate change and has been forced to contend with extreme cold that has decimated most of the planet. The tale is a grim one, to be sure. As the leader of humanity's last hope, you must use what little resources are left to try and construct a haven to keep the dwindling population alive. Frostpunk is not for the weak-willed and will challenge you both technically and morally. As the story unfolds, you will be faced with difficult choices that will ultimately change the world around you. Space, the final frontier. Mars has always been the go-to spot when it comes to imaging where the next homeworld would be when, God forbid, Earth meets with its untimely demise. But the hostile world isn't exactly human-friendly. With no oxygen, cold temperatures, and barren landscapes, settling down there and calling it home presents its own unique challenges. And that's exactly what you have to try and achieve in surviving Mars. Taking up residence on the dusty red planet, you work to set up a sustainable colony, and, in case the name wasn't a dead giveaway, work to ensure it survives. By exploring the unknown terrains of the alien planet with drones and investing in research and development, you can improve your chances of surviving the harsh environment. Every colonist also has a unique personality with their own strengths and weakness, which can add to your problems or improve them. The retro-futuristic vibes of the domes you build make Mars look more stylish than it's ever been before, and with some careful planning, you can create a prospering colony that will continue to spread across the alien world. Banished is a unique take on the city-building formula since it delves into the medieval era. In that regard, you control a group of exiled travelers in Banished, whereupon you're forced to build your village and eventually city from scratch after being banished by a feudal lord. This also makes Banished a survival title on top of a city builder, something you don't usually experience in city builder games. The game even makes it so that your primary resource is townspeople who get old, get sick, and even die, making managing them an important element of this game. It's worth playing alone for its unique take. Ever wanted to build and rule your very own island paradise? El Presidente returns once again, and it's your job to fill their shoes as the tyrannical dictator or the peaceful ruler you were always born to be. Shifting its focus onto the political side of affairs, Tropico 6 introduces a new research tree that enhances your political strategies so you be the best dictator the tropical world has ever seen. Instead of just one island, you now build up and manage multiple cities spread across several large islands that all have different challenges to overcome and conquer. Constructing transport systems and bridges to connect your islands is a must if you want to build up your burgeoning empire, and a big part of being a good leader is giving grandiose speeches to your citizens and giving them lots of empty promises to keep them in the palm of your hand, right? Well, maybe you're not a good leader, but you can give a good election speech, and that's got to count for something. Medieval Dynasty is an odd one where rather than being some omniscient figure dictating where buildings are built and what your residents do, you are instead just some guy who dictates where buildings are built and what your residents do. The settlement building features of this game are incredibly fun to interact with, and they turn the game from a simple survival game with a generation system into something far grander. It's the dawn of a pivotal new era, and you're about to build a city that will thrive or fall as technology continues to change and advance. Will you change along with it? Or will you crumble under the pressure? Anno 1800 plants you at the start of the Industrial Revolution at the turn of the 19th century, and demands that you craft and maintain a city built on the innovation of your research and technological advancement. The era of ancient Egypt is filled with mystery and magnificence. Many people ponder what it was like to live during the time when the ancient Egyptians were at their prime and were building awe-inspiring monuments like the Great Pyramids and the Sphinx. Those same people can experience that and more when playing the Pharaoh games. Since the setting of Pharaoh is in Egypt, players have to familiarize themselves with what resources were used for city building during ancient times. Players are tasked to build their kingdom and ensure its people are happy, and that the Egyptian culture is prominently displayed for everyone to marvel at and respect. Calling all aspiring mayors cities, Skylines wants you to build the next best city. Yes, as the new mayor in town, you construct the city from the ground up, managing every aspect of its realistic economy, to its roadworks and healthcare. As fun as it is challenging, Skylines has so much depth and detail, you'll find that mastering everything is a bit of a juggling act, but once you do, you'll truly feel like a management expert. Roguelikes are very popular, getting blended with every other genre you can think of. Against the Storm blends roguelike progression into the city builder genre, and adds a dash of fantasy in for good measure. This game is incredibly compelling, turning a city builder into a just one more game experience works incredibly well, and the randomized nature of the game means you won't get bored easily. It feels like a well-rounded, full experience, despite still being in early access. So, did you like the games I recommended? So leave your like, subscribe to the channel to follow me, and activate the bell because I post a lot of videos on this channel and you can't miss it. Thank you very much for following me this far, and until next time, bye.